Hello friends, today I will show you how to create sectors in QGIS to show different azimuths for a particular site, like earlier we were using in the map info. So after creation we will be able to see the output as per the below. Here you can see we have multiple sites in a particular town area where each site can display their each azimuth, and accordingly we can also display their attributes like whatever their PCI heights and some other data as per our requirement. We also used as a background the Bing map area so that we can visualize, we can show what is the exact position of the sites. To create all of these, first we need to create a Excel file that required at least three fields, that is latitude, longitude and the azimuth as per the yellow color marked. So rest of the data you can keep in your Excel as per your requirement only, but those are not necessary. Those can be used only if you require to display their attributes. When you create starting the data, so whatever the data you always have to share in the CSV format, not in the Excel format, because in the QGIS we are going to import the data only in the .csv format. So let me show you. So this is the QGIS blank data. Here you can open a new project. Now first you have to import that Excel or that CSV what you have created. So go to layers, go to add layer. The fourth option is add delimited text layer. Click on this. The first option is showing the file name and it's asking for its location. So click on this and locate where the data you have. Now in the geometry of definition, when you are importing the Excel, if you already mentioned a longitude and latitude as a word in your data, and it will fetch directly from this. But if you have changed the data, like if you have mentioned the longitude, you have only mentioned long, and latitude you have mentioned lat, then you have to manually select and give the position of the longitude and the latitude. Be ensure that you have to use first longitude and that latitude in the Y field. The next thing, you always have to select the project CRS. Okay, that we are always using WGS84 as the latest one. If you do not select this, then this add option will not be enabled here. So whenever you are facing the issue that this add option is not here, so definitely you have forget to select the geometry options. Now I'm going to add this CSV file and close. Now you can see the sites are got imported and the CSV got imported, and that can be seen as a point here. In the some of the this QGIS versions also I've seen that when you are importing the Excel, it's directly not creating the points. It's only importing the Excel but nothing showing on here. So what you can do in that time, you go to settings and type create points, like it's blank here, create points. Now in the vector creation, you just choose option create points layer from table. Double click on this. From X side you select longitude and Y side you select the latitude. Click run. Then again you will able to create the sites as the given here. So I am right now removing this because this was just an example. Now our further task to create the sectors, because still sectors are not visible here. To create a sector, we have a specific plugins that need to be installed here. That plugin is called the shape tools. So you can see right now plugins shape tools is not available here. So what we will do, we will create import the plugin, manage and install plugin. Here in the all option, you just select SHAPE, shape tool. It will show here and install plugin. Now the plugin has been installed. So you can select this plugins in your vector file. So in the vector you can see the plugin got imported at this location, shape tools. Then you have to select create geometric shapes. In these shapes you can see whatever the shapes we are trying to select, like this is the pi widget. This we have to select because all the sectors are need to be created in this polygon. Now this new window will be appear here. So you have to ensure that whatever the layers you have to select it should be here. So if you have multiple layers already imported, so it will a drop drag option and you have to select whatever your desired tab file or the imported file on this. Definitely we are not creating a line, we are creating like a polygon. And then it's asking to where to select the azimuth, where the azimuth in your Excel file. So in the beginning azimuth, center azimuth option, go to rightmost, and this option click on field type integer double string, and then this you just select where you have mentioned the azimuth option. So here I selected the azimuth option. Now this tool is able to locate where the from which column it have to select azimuth. Now this is the length and the width of the sector that we are going to create. So as per my understanding, I am just taking the example of this 60 and this like a 70 for example, and the radius unit in the meters. I mean nothing, no further change on this, you just make it run. Okay, do not close this window until you are not fully satisfied what is the coming, the output is coming. So see, now the sectors are created on the map info, this option, and if still you are not happy with the length or the width of the sectors, like you require that the sectors are very short or very long, then you can still able to change. So again to click on parameter, change parameter, like now I am going to change this 60 to 90. So this option will change the width of the sectors. Going to run, see, now the width have already changed. This is my earlier data and this is my new data. So you can change it, you can change the azimuth or this width as accordingly. So if the width is okay and you need to change the length of the sector, then you can change like 72, I mean 100. See, now the sector length has already got changed. So as per requirement, you can adjust the width and the length so that it can be more useful and more visible as per your requirement. So I am keeping the rest of the file, I am removing the rest files because this one is okay for me. So next thing that now you can export this data like whatever data you want, like if you want to export in like a map info tab, so also you can make into map info tab. Go to the location and show the share location like map tab. Etc. Now here also we can now import our background like Google Earth, etc. So we will go to web and then we can import the map as a background here. And whatever things you want to display on the screen, we can do. So go to output layer, go to properties. In the label option, you have to select what option you want to share, like single layer, and I want to show like PCIs. In the format option, I will change any size, etc. 8 and make the bold line. You can see the right now the PCI showing inside the sectors. We can also make a placement of this. Go to placement, outside polymers, line. Now the PCIs are showing outside of the sectors. We can also do a background for this. So go to background, draw background, and make a suitable color, whatever color you want. Like this only. So in this page you can represent your data and other things based on the QGIS. Thank you for watching for this. If any further support required for this page, then please let me know.